Hey Lutz, it's Friday afternoon. Hope you all had a great week and are looking forward to a wonderful weekend, taking advantage of this great weather. I know some of you are scattered around the globe, so hope you are enjoying where you are as well. Right now, I'm going to start on slide number 13 in the stress management PowerPoint. It's not coming up really well in the video, so I'll just kind of talk through it. But the role of sleep in terms of sleep and wellness is super important, especially for your age group. So I'll just talk about a couple of things in terms of brain health, academic performance. Skip those all-nighters. They are counterproductive. They weaken your immune system. They decrease cognitive performance. They increase your risk of disease and illness. So they also make you more irritable. They increase stress. So just absolutely the opposite of what you want to happen in your world as a college student. So some of the other things I wanted to talk about are maybe making a routine, having a habit of a bedtime ritual, something like that. And I wanted to share a story about a bedtime ritual. It's really cool. So I used to teach high school a long time ago, and a student came up or asked in class one day, "Hey, Miss Tucker, do they give an award at graduation for perfect attendance?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so. Why?" She said, "Well, I've had perfect attendance since elementary school. I've never missed a day of school." I was like, "Wait, time out." And the rest of the students were like, "What?" So she ended up telling us this amazing story that I wanted to pass on to you. She and her brother were raised by a single mom. Right off the start, mom got them into a bedtime ritual. The only thing allowed in their bedroom was the bed and one stuffed animal. Nothing else in there. The bedroom was just for sleeping. Anything else they did, games, toys, and things like that, happened in the living room. Bedtime was about a bedtime story. Mom said, "Hey, getting good rest just gets you ready for the wonders of the next day to come." So really kind of cool ritual to establish for a kid. And that continued. And when they got into the age where they were getting more and more homework, mom set up a homework station in the living room and set a time, a very strict schedule on getting homework done. And whether they were done with that homework or not, it was put away at a certain time. They got to decompress a little bit, spend some family time together. All electronics went away, and they chatted, kind of did an unwinding, and then went to bed. And that continued all the way through high school. And so she said, "You know what? I've never really had to study as hard as some of my friends because I'm in class. I'm in class every day. I'm not doing the head nod. I'm wide awake. I'm not feeling sick, and so I get a lot out of being in class and paying attention. And then when I go home, I can study more productively, so I don't have to study as long." So that was such a super cool story. She graduated with a 3.6. And didn't have to pull those all-nighters, didn't have to go super late into the evening, had a really, really rigid schedule, a really strict schedule. Also had a really good philosophy on technology. Technology had a time and a place in that home, and it had to be put away by a certain time and to allow for some human interactions and also the body to then unwind from the stress of the day. So just a little story that really helped me as an individual develop a better sleep routine, like a bedtime ritual. So I'll forever share that story about her because that's super cool. So I just want to mention again that the role of sleep cannot be, it is just so important, and the United States is chronically sleep deprived. And sleep deprivation is, in terms of a sleep scientist, it is 1 less hour of sleep per night for 3 nights in a row. So most of us are sleep deprived. So That kind of intros the topic of techno stress, tech stress, which you'll be seeing and talking more about on slide 18. Take that part really seriously. We're in the midst of needing to use our technology, but there still has to be that balance. We're using it more for social interaction, which is great, but there also has to be that time in which we allow that those electronics to go away, and just allow our bodies to de-stress from that type of stress. So but anyway, hope this helps. I'll be making a couple more videos from this PowerPoint, so I will see you soon. No wardrobe change, so don't expect that. All right, bye.